what are we doing here? We got the V's of the grip. You got the club vertical, right? Are you with me? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's better. And then you're make believe you're on the 2x4 on staying on the balls of your feet and coil where the ball stays in the viewfinder and then send it. All right, now let's see what happened this time, right? It's okay. It's going to happen. As you try things, you'll miss the ball sometimes. It's okay. Let's see what happened here. Let's see if your head was better. Oh, look at this. So head position was better. So that it was a different problem then. Something else went wrong here because you actually did that part better. Nice. Okay, let's go back and look at your grip a moment here. Let me rewind it. Oh, yeah, look, the shaft's not as far forward. Good job. Your hands are more in the center of your legs. Are you with me? And then look at this. The V's of the grip are now positioned correctly. That's what we want. Yes. Okay. So now, why'd you miss it, right? Let's see what happened here. Oh, I see. You did not sweep the earth at all. There's no brush of the grass here whatsoever. Okay, so let me talk about that for a moment here. So watch this. Okay. So every time you hit a ball, you need to take a divot, it's called, okay? And what No, he did. He did. He did. He said he didn't. And I get his gesture. What his gesture was about is you really want to take a bacon strip divot, not a pork chop divot, because you don't if you get too deep, then it hurts your hands. And then also every now and then you'll chunk one or you'll just get too steep on it and it won't take off properly. So it's true that you don't really want a super deep divot, but you definitely want a divot of some sort. And, you know, for example, when you watch Scheffler's divots here, let's see, he's right here doing it. I mean, it's just a small amount. It's not like deep. Like you don't want to go too deep. You want some though. I mean, he almost takes one every time. Look, it's pretty much every time that he's taking a divot here. And so this is also why when I'm outside here, I practice on grass. I practice here on my form and then I hit on grass outside. I'm not big on range mats personally. It sounds funny because obviously I own some, but I actually prefer when I'm outside to hit off grass. So like I go to like Oak Creek or Strawberry or Lake Forest or Costa Mesa where they have grass, and or I play or I'll just play. If I can't go to grass, then I'd rather just go to the golf course and be actually out on the course, you know, taking a divot. And then look at this. That means that the bottom of your club is supposed to sweep the earth, right? So for example, if you watch, you know, see how the club's brushing the ground? It's touching the earth, you know, like the bottom of it hits the grass, right? And so, and what's interesting about that is that's why we have what are called brush mats. Okay, so look at this. We have these things. It's called a brush mat, right? And this is for creating an impression. You see this? Look. Because you're supposed to do what? You're supposed to sweep, right? So here, stand on this part for a second, just the middle part here, please. And then go like this, okay. And then line up, and do a tiny chip shot where you watch me a sec, where you just brush the grass over here. Start your club there, and then sweep right there for me. Now to sweep, you'll have to stay down and left more on the way in. There you go. So see, to get the grass, you have to stay low and left. You with me? If you lean to your right, line up your club here a second. And if you lean to your right, where are you going to probably hit? Behind it. You know what I mean? So for example, here, switch around with me real quick, just so you can watch me do it. It'll help. Okay. If I fall to my right side, boom, where am I going to hit the ground? Right? So to brush the grass, which way does my balance move when I'm doing this? Look where I go, right? Look. And so each time when I'm doing my shot, I'm trying to get my sweep tap. Try that same thing. You see I did that a bunch? Yeah. Okay, do that again. I'm going to film you this time. Right, small shot, small little chippy motion that I just did there. Same thing, do what I did. Yeah. Now look at this. When you do that, watch the replay. That was perfect. Look at this. We put the vertical line. You did great on the first one, so you might as well look at it. Watch this. Watch where your balance moves. Look, where's your body now? On the left side. we call this in the golf world, we call this the reverse K impact position. See this? This is referred to as the reverse K impact for irons to brush grass to left of ball. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. And so watch this. So I'm playing with Zach the other day, the lefty, right? And on one of the holes, I made a perfect divot. I do this a lot. Sometimes in playing lessons, I'll video it for the student. And so look at where my tee is. Look. So I hit that way, and so my tee's here, and then where did I take the divot?
Yeah, in front of it.
Right, and I noticed this. I looked at after I hit, I see what I did, and so a lot of people hit and they don't even look to see what they did to the grass.
Yeah.
You should be trying to do that, and then if you do go practice taking divots, which you should, you should have a certain divot pattern on the range, right? You saw Scheffler, he made a box like this. Some places like the box, other people like the rows.
Yeah.
But it should be, look at this. Look, that's art to me, because we know what the person did there.
Yeah.
They were working on taking a divot. And so that's our next thing is getting you that. Because look, watch this. What you normally do, just so you can see the difference here. Watch this here. This is the before. Okay. You put a vertical line off the front foot. Okay. And then we take a look at where your balance went. And so what's going on here? Look, where's your balance?
Yeah.
On the left side, right? Look, what's going on here? What's all this open space here?
Yeah.
So you're hanging back on the back foot, right? Look, and hitting the ground over here. Are you with me?
Yeah.
You're going to hit before it, right? Where on this one on the left, you're actually sweeping the grass over here. And how are you doing that? By moving your balance over this way. But really, it's almost like by thinking about sweeping the grass on that side of the ball, your body's like, oh, well, if he wants me to do that, I need to move to my left. Because if I'm on my right side, how am I going to sweep to the left side of the ball? You know what I'm saying?